Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from BreakingChartAlerts.com, Santarelli Trading Exchange. How's everyone doing this morning? Can everyone hear me? Nice. Thank you, Skyjack. Guys, first things first, let's go over some of our trades because our trades are looking incredible. First off, Moderna, guys. Moderna's up another $6.18 here in the pre-market hours, up about 4%. Still in breakout momentum, climbing above the previous candle's body, looking good. I really like Moderna. I think we're going to see it break that 175 this week once the Pfizer vaccine gets the FDA approval around the 10th. So that's looking good. Moderna, we're in a Moderna trade. Now take a look at Pfizer, PFE. Pfizer, another big breakout, up 37 cents. New highs in this breakout momentum on a daily chart here. We're going to have some nice gains on our Pfizer trade team. Okay, next one, Netflix. Take a look at Netflix. What another nice breakout here. This one I was telling you guys, we had the 1020 cross, big candle breaking out of resistance. I think we could easily see this one at 525 by the end of the week, possibly even 550 by the December 18th Expo. And if she gets up to that 550 by the December 18th Expo, we're going to have some massive gains on that trade. So really liking the setup there on Netflix, on Moderna, on Pfizer. Now let's take a look at Boeing, BA. Another one that we're in. Look at that breakout there. Man, not up too much, but still in the green for the day, even though the market's pulling back. Beautiful setup there. Guys, Apple, another one. This one, they just announced they have a new headset that goes over the ears instead of in the ears that always fall out. $560 for that. Could you imagine Apple selling earphone, I don't know, what do you call them, AirPods or EarPods? Whatever the heck they're called. $560 for a pair of those. So Apple's breaking out on that news there. All of our trades, guys, I think we're going to have a big open. The only one that's down a little bit here was Delta. Let's see what Delta's doing. DAL. Delta's still flat. It's still holding above that 10-day simple moving average. Remember what I told you about Delta now. You know, first green candle above previous candle's body, just like here. When we had the breakout, we consolidated down to the 10. Here was the green candle above the previous candle's body. That is the buy signal right there, or to add to a position. Here's another big breakout. It consolidated. First green candle above previous candle's body. This is your add signal. Right here, another one. A big breakout. Retracement down to that 10. First candle above the previous candle's body. This is your add signal. This is where you're adding to that trade. So Delta's been a beautiful setup of breakout momentum where we have that breakout, consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breakout, consolidation. Now, same thing. We're looking for that first green candle above previous candle's body there to add to our Delta trade. Our Delta trades for the June 18th, 2021 Expo. So plenty of time on that. I'm looking to add another 10 to 15,000 over the course of the next month or two on Delta, because once we get that stimulus bill passed, and remember, we might be getting that stimulus bill this week, so we got to keep an eye on that. If we get a stimulus bill this week, that's going to pop the markets like crazy. Alrighty, guys, so what I want to be looking at first, we have a huge 32% gain. We're up over $1,000 on our Netflix December 18th 505 call. Okay, so what I want to be focused on first, you guys know what I like to do. I like to lock in those profits. So I might let Netflix go a little bit more here. And if she gets up to that 525, that's probably where I'm going to be taking profits. Moderna is looking beautiful. So I definitely want to be looking at locking in some profits on Moderna. If we get that big breakout today on Moderna. Pfizer in the trade challenge account, that's going to be green. We could lock in that, but we have the December 18th Expo. I'd rather hold on to that because remember, with Pfizer, they are doing the mass distribution of their vaccine over in the UK today. So people in the UK are starting to get vaccinated with the Pfizer vaccine. So that's great news for Pfizer. Now they're going to be getting the FDA approval on December 10th here in the United States to start distributing that vaccine. And the big news also is that Trump is going to be doing an executive order that the vaccines have to stay in the United States until, you know, all the Americans are vaccinated first, and then they could start giving those shipments of extra vaccines to other countries there. So here we go, guys. Opening bell's coming up in less than a minute. Let's have a great day. God bless everyone, and let's have a great morning. It's looking to be a good one. We got Pfizer, we got Netflix. Let me put on Netflix right here. Here's Netflix. Let me put on Moderna over here, MRNA. Okay. And here we go, guys. Here we go. Wow, Moderna's still running now. Nice breakout. Really nice breakout here, team. Looking good. Here we go. 9:30 is here. I'm watching Moderna, Netflix, Pfizer right here. Boeing over to the left. Here we go, guys. Big breakout on Netflix. Looking good. Looking good. Let's see. What are we up this morning? Nice gains this morning. Moderna's up $600. Netflix up about 100. Nice gains here today, team. We got a 35% gain on our Netflix trade already. 175 gain. There goes Netflix going to 520. Netflix breaking 520. Let's put on Netflix here. Netflix having a big breakout, guys. 521 on Netflix. We're up 51% on Netflix, guys. Huge gain. There goes Netflix again. Another big breakout. Alrighty, Efren, I just sold out of Netflix. Big gain on Netflix. Just sold Netflix for $22.50. That was a huge gain on the Netflix trade. We just sold Netflix $22.50, locked in a big profit on that. Alrighty, guys. Now let's take a look at the portfolio once more here. Moderna is still breaking higher. Moderna is ripping higher. Our FedEx trade is now up 15%, guys. FedEx is on the run. This is the beautiful thing about taking profits along the way. I'm just going to lock in profits on FedEx now. That's for the December 18th Expo. That's coming near. So I'm going to lock that in.
BLIN healthcare provider continues to partner with Ridgeline for its social and professional services. Bravo Lima, India, November.
Alrighty, I'm out of FedEx at $15.25. Guys, we are out of Netflix. That was a nice trade. Beautiful setup there. Wow, we got massive gains today. We just locked in some really nice profit already. Locked in around $1,865 realized gain already. Beautiful setup there. We're still up $1,300 today. Look at our Boeing trade. Boeing's taking off. I love that setup on Boeing. That's still running. Moderna's still running. We're almost green on our Moderna trade. I love the way this is looking here, team. Nice gains there. Moderna's still running. Moderna's up $10 now at 170 a share. What a breakout on Moderna. I should be adding to that Moderna trade now. Beautiful job taking in profits on Netflix. Sold that at just about the highs for the day. Guys, our trade challenge account, Pfizer, December 18th. That is now up 20%. We got a $200 gain on Pfizer. Let's lock that in. Let's lock her up. Sell to close. Here's going to be our Pfizer trade. This is the trade challenge account, team. We don't have to lock it in, but I think that's a pretty nice setup there. I'm going to sell that for $210. We got 5 contracts. This is the trade challenge account right there. Bam, wham, and she is sold. Guys, another big breakout on Pfizer. We just locked in another nice profit on Pfizer trade. So here is the order status for the Pfizer trade and the trade challenge account. As you guys can see, that was completed at $2.10 a contract. We locked in a 20% gain on our Pfizer trade challenge trade there. And that's still looking beautiful. I love that setup. Looks great. Probably going to be adding to another FedEx trade today.
Founder subjected to baseless misreporting.
Guys, Moderna's still on the run.
By Bloomberg, PDVA. Shares of Papa John's getting a low pop here, 82.37, up 31 cents. Papa Zulu Alpha. MRNA announcing pricing of its $70 million offering, 5 million shares. At $14 per share. That's
guys, we are up huge in the account here today. Huge profits. Looking good. Love that setup there. Let's see. We're almost in the green on AbbVie. Almost in the green on Boeing, Delta. What some nice profits we have locked in.
PFE, Pfizer's CEO, says expects a very intense meeting with the FDA Advisory Committee. I think they will vote yes, given the strength of the data.
Guys, I'm going to jump into another FedEx trade here.
CRIS. Juris continuing to spike sharply here, up 320% at the high, $6.16 for CRIS. CIDM Cinedigm partners with Spirix to expand international content distribution capabilities. That's Charlie India Delta Michael.
That's a big move it needs. Let's do a vertical call spread for this week's Expo, actually. I think that's a nice setup. This week's Expo is December, let's see, 300, 302.50, 95 cents buy to open, sell to open, vertical call spread. Let's refresh quote there. I'll put it in order for $1.25. Net debit 1.25. I'll pick up 20 contracts, 20. Preview order, place order, view order, open order. Let me change that. I'll go up to 1.30 tops. It's going to be about a $2,600 trade. And boom, we got executed at $1.25, guys. $1.25 execution. Hold on one second, guys. Hospital is calling. Guys, I just got a bad phone call, so probably going to be leaving around 11ish. My mother's got a tumor on her lungs, and it doesn't look good. Oh. I think I'm going to take some profits in. Think I'm going to take some profits on AbbVie while we got some nice gains on it. Let me see if I'm going to let it run or not. Man, oh man. It's been a hell of a year.
Shares of Chewy spiking here ahead of earnings. CHWY, Chewy.
Guys, I closed AbbVie for $2.55. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Guys, I'll get off here in about a half hour, okay? I want to find something here, you know? It's the only thing that keeps my mind off everything. Man, it sucks.
FSLI Fastly, getting a pop here, 93.45. At the highs now, up about 9%. Giving that move also to the Apple article on TechCrunch partnering with Cloudflare.
Selling a home is expensive and stressful, so we set out to create a better home size with a network of the most successful real estate agents in America. They'll sell your home for as little as a 2% commission. Yikes. You say $4,000.
MBRX, molecular and biotech popping here.
Your next meal doesn't have to be just another meal, because with HelloFresh, it can be abundance of food. Thanks to our perfectly portioned ingredients and
86 cents now, up about 5% on MBRX.
family can join in on the fun.
FedEx trade's looking great, guys. That's going to be max gains. I should add to it. Should definitely be adding to it.
How much of your portfolio can you afford to withdraw? Learn more about these and 96 other retirement topics coming your way in this free guide from Fisher Investments.
If your portfolio is over $500,000, call for Fisher's 99 retirement tips. Our free guide shows you how to make your retirement more secure, even in volatile times like these. Call 1-800-710-8600. We'll also send you a timely bonus for a world upended by uncertainty. Fisher's 2020 stock market outlook shows you where the world is markets going and why. Get the best action you need right now. Call for your two free guides. 1-800-710-8600.
Exploring 5G technology, connecting the world and the future of work. December 10th. Game changers on the front lines of innovation come together for a CNBC Spotlight event. Register at cnbcevents.com/workspotlight.
One of my favorite CFOs, who is Christine McCarthy. Christine has done a remarkable job. I've got the chart. She started in 2000 as treasurer, became CFO in 2015, has accepted an extension, which is very important. She handles all the conference calls. She raised a lot of capital when people were very worried about Disney during the dark days. She will stay on to help oversee the transition, the pivot to 2022. We'll hear that on Disney Talks on Thursday, and it's very, very good news because it's a steady hand who has stayed through the Iger transition.
Johnson & Johnson's looking pretty good.
Convinced that Disney is one of the best stocks still.
We did a
XXII,
good
22nd
job locking in our
century,
Netflix
X-ray,
trade,
X-ray,
guys.
India.
Look at Netflix since we
Company
locked in
receives order for
profits.
3.6 million new spectrum variable nicotine cigarettes for U.S. government-supported research. That's X-ray, India. Getting a spike on that now. XXII.
We locked in Netflix at what, 520 today, 521. Right at the 931 spike, which was a beautiful gain there. Nice setup there. Let's see what we did so far for today, guys.
Fund received Privacy Shield certification, Papa Hotel Uniform November.
Today is December 8th. Here's what we locked in so far today, guys. $2,305.35 on our AbbVie, FedEx, and Netflix trades.
We'll get through those details and the other coronavirus headlines this morning.
U.S. Steel is completing an acquisition of a tech-focused steelmaker, Big Ripple, deal, and what that stock has done over the last 3 months with CEO David Burke.
And finally, as COVID cases continue to surge, how businesses will rely on live audiences for 2021. We'll talk with the CEO of Cirque du Soleil about when he sees a return of live entertainment. First into the markets at Goldman Sachs today, up in its forecast for Q4 GDP from 3.2 to 5, largely because of the impressive results of vaccine efforts so far this year. David Costin, of course, is Goldman's chief U.S. equity strategist and joins us this morning. Great to have you, David. Thanks for being with us once again.
Thanks, Carl. Nice to see you.
Hoxius's note today is literally coming, and it's a lot of it is centered around the vaccine. How much of that is
NBS, Novartis, says investigational stamp inhibitor Vaccination shows superior MMR rate to Bolsol in chronic myeloid leukemia trial. That's NBS, November Victor Sandy.
Growing around 5.3% in 2021. Consensus expectation
Bio says don't buy the vaccine dream. That's from Marine Research Group. India Bravo, India Oscar. Short report out.
Think about the following, Carl. You have around $1 trillion more money in money market mutual funds today than at the start of the year before the pandemic. $1 trillion more, and cash is yielding zero. And so our forecast is that probably half or more than that will shift ultimately out of money market funds into other assets, probably a large amount of that in equities, some in bonds as well, but basically going to shift out of an asset that's yielding zero. So basically earnings, valuation, money flow lead us to a view that the equity market's up at the end of next year around 16%, around 4,300 the S&P. To your point about bond yields, so we got the 10-year below 90 basis points for the first time this month. Of course, we're not that far into December, but is there any amount of vaccine optimism that's going to lead you to revise your yield forecast higher? But I want to think about it in a couple of ways. From a expectation of inflation, right? That would be a driver potentially of higher bond yields, and we don't really see that as a key driver. If you look at the building blocks of the measures of PCE, personal consumption expenditures, about 25% of that is coming from healthcare, whether that's healthcare services or pharmaceutical and medications, and the other probably 15 or 20% is coming from housing and housing-related aspects. So we don't see a lot of inflation in those areas that would cause a major increase in bond yields. Our forecast, my colleagues in interest rate strategy, looking around 1.3% 10-year U.S. Treasury yields by the end of 2021. It's a year from now. So that's sort of modest increase, but not dramatic. And really, as you know, we've done before on this program, it's the pace, the speed by which interest rates back up that would be a concern. There's a magnitude that's obviously of interest, important, but it's really how fast that occurs. And if interest rates kind of go up gradually, the equity market historically can absorb that.
Yeah, David, it's Morgan. It's good to see you. And just to dig into that a little bit more, I mean, you're talking about inflation.
Guys, I just shared the trades with you guys in the trade room there.
That's near record highs right now. I mean, Fed liquidity has been a big
Thank you guys on YouTube. I really appreciate it. You know, it's been a hell of a year. I was diagnosed with a T-cell lymphoma. Mother now. Just not a good year. Guys, Amazon's starting to spike here. Looking good for a day trade if you guys want to jump in on a day trade or a swing trade for this week's expo. Not too bad there. Netflix is starting to take off here as well.
Let's just assume, Morgan, 3 years that you have the policy rate staying really unchanged. That is supportive.
Thank you, Duncan. Thank you, all you guys. I really appreciate it.
CIBM Cinedigm after that earlier press release getting a pop here.
Khalid, thank you. I appreciate it.
Charlie India Delta
I
Michael.
appreciate it a lot, buddy.
Sort of 3 ways. There's the cyclicals, not a surprise. They're the easier near-term beneficiaries. David and others have talked about that. But then there's the value, and value is primarily in healthcare.
Can't let anything happen to her.
In 30 years, on a relative PE to the market, very attractively valued. When you think about it, historically they tend to underperform going into an election. Ultimately, the election in terms of Washington really hasn't been resolved. Won't be resolved until the early part of January 5th in the runoff in Georgia. Ultimately, we would expect there to be a rally in the healthcare sector, but ultimately this low rate environment is supportive of growth. If you look out longer into 2021, so you think about value and growth are 3 trajectories of 3 ways to kind of embrace and invest.
Facebook's looking ready for a nice breakout there. 3-month daily chart, though, it's been consolidating. I don't like it for a swing trade.
Across the board, as you say, there's a lot of areas that you can argue are undervalued or fairly valued. But there are also quite a few companies coming public through SPACs and in other ways that certainly seem to have gotten the attention.
I think Netflix could be a really good in the money vertical spread. You know, it's still holding above the 10, 20, 50-day simple moving average. It's looking good there. Amazon's starting to break out again.
Mnuchin, Meadows, McConnell, McCarthy discussing
Thank
stimulus
you, Joe. I
today. That's from
appreciate it.
Bloomberg.
Since Labor Day, $60 billion has been raised in the form of SPACs this year, a remarkable amount, and a lot of that is, if you will, dry powder. They need to go out and find acquisitions.
Nabi, the software I'm using is eTrade Pro.
Of the SPAC. So there's a certain amount of liquidity remaining for shares. That's sort of one, businesses, in some cases, indicating reflection of a measure of value.
Snow is unbelievable. What a breakout there.
Implying, or not implying, but discussing the idea of super high valuations for some areas of the market. Well, that is true, no question about it.
Thank you, Joy. I appreciate it.
In fact, has been the companies that have been investing for growth. We've seen that from a metrics perspective. There's definitely
Apple's starting to take off again.
among the software companies in particular, but ultimately, that's where companies ultimately are spending a lot of money. And so they are revenues, they may be pre-revenue now, some of the early IPOs that have come out, but over time, we expect in the scenario we have, that the kind of normalization of the economy will bring those companies benefiting. I think there's a distinction. People always talk about working from home or return to office. But the fact of the matter is some of those companies were benefiting from working from
Nice breakout on Apple.
now, and I'm in the office. You're in the office as well. So the idea, it's not as though there's either or. Some businesses are likely to benefit, whether you're returning to home or returning to the office or staying home.
Hey, finally, David, how much of a risk factor would the
Here were the trades that we ended up making, closing out for the week. As you guys could see here.
affecting large public companies, but more elongating the scarring of economic growth when it comes to small and medium-sized businesses, and hence labor recovery later in 2021?
Well, Carl, I think you raise a very important question and a risk factor out there. We do worry about the idea of extended unemployment benefits would be desirable from a social policy perspective. Some of the fiscal spending would be beneficial. Obviously, there's a fluidity in what's happening in Washington, D.C., but our assumption here is there will be some kind of a resolution or a deal somewhere maybe in the $700 billion range, for example. If that was not to happen, it would be a near-term issue. I think it's the issue of the same idea on the vaccine. Ultimately, it's a medical crisis that we had for now, almost 9 months here in the United
See what
States.
Boeing's doing.
12 months from around the world.
Boeing's not doing much.
That eventually getting through this difficult winter period would still be spring is coming. So as Jan indicated, the cavalry is coming. We tend to be pretty optimistic on the not just the efficacy of the vaccine, but ultimately the distribution and the vaccination process. So the idea of Washington D.C. would certainly be helpful if there was some fiscal support, but ultimately the normalization.
Shares of Plug Power spiking to the highs, 2608 PLUG. Shares of Ballot Power also hitting new highs now, BLDP.
Kicking off the hour with you as always. Thanks. David Costa, Goldman Sachs.
We're going to dig into those vaccine headlines of the day a bit more right now. Health authorities in the United Kingdom have begun vaccinating the public against COVID-19. The first shot came early this morning on what has been dubbed V-Day to grandmother Margaret Keenan, who turns 91 next week. This is the White House-hosted COVID vaccine summit this afternoon aimed at educating the public about coronavirus vaccines, but there will reportedly be two notable safe, though it does have some side effects, especially on the second dose, that could make you feel pretty crummy the next day. But now we are really seeing the detailed data and how the FDA is thinking about this ahead of this meeting of outside advisors on Thursday.
So on safety, this is very important. The FDA is saying, quote, the trial data suggests a favorable safety profile with no specific safety concerns identified that would preclude issuance of an emergency use authorization. Now they are also laying out here which questions they will pose to this committee of outside advisors on Thursday, including is it reasonable to believe that the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine may be effective in preventing COVID-19? Seems pretty clear, but we'll see what they say. Do the known and potential benefits of the vaccine outweigh its known and potential risks? And what studies should be conducted following the emergency use authorization to gain more information in different groups of people? For example, groups could include younger children, pregnant and breastfeeding women. More trials just needed to understand the vaccine better.
Now, one really interesting graph here included in the briefing documents shows that the vaccine appears to provide protection 2 weeks after the first dose. So the orange line on this graph here is the rate of getting COVID-19 among people on the placebo group. That blue line is the rate of getting COVID among people on the vaccine. You can see at day 14 a clear split there where people on the vaccine are protected, and that is after just one dose of this vaccine. Of course, the FDA is saying there isn't enough data to support potentially giving just one dose as the regimen. The trials were run in 2 doses. But that's pretty remarkable, guys. And what we're going to be seeing play out through this week is these advisors discussing how the real-world rollout of this vaccine will look. 2 doses, 21 days apart. How long can you go around 21 days? So what happens in the real world? And we will see the FDA weigh in after these advisors vote on Thursday to potentially get this vaccine out soon here in the U.S. as well. Guys?
Yeah, interesting data there, particularly on that one dose, which I want to follow up with you at some point on as well. Meg Terrell, thank you. As we head to break right here, U.S. Steel shares, well, they're higher this morning, and man, look what they've done over the last few months. 140% gain, 148% actually, down in today's move. We're going to talk to the company's CEO, David Bird, in a CNBC exclusive. That's up next.
S-O-N-M, Sonam Technology, spiking here, Sandy Oscar, November, Michael. Company out with a press release earlier on their ultra rugged feature phone.
Market's pulling back a little bit. Amazon's pulling back. Glad we took in our profits this morning.
COVID cases are exploding across America. New Mexico shows how bad it can be for all of us. Young renters in big cities moving home this year in droves.
They don't know how they're going to pay rent next month.
Bob Dylan is selling his entire catalog of music.
As artists look at President-elect
Let's see. AbbVie's still holding up pretty strong. Thinking about doing something with AbbVie. FedEx pulled back quite a bit there. That's going to be looking good for another trade once we start to break out again. Market's pulling back though, so I'm probably just going to call it a day. We locked in some nice profits. Counts back up to new all-time highs. Looking good. We're already up $6,130 for December already.
So meeting of ministers this morning, chances of a deal were very slim.
Had some nice gains already this month. $6,130. Here's all the trades that we bought, sold. Took a loss on a SPY put. Pfizer, nice gain. Pfizer, $1,500 gain on Pfizer, $400 gain on Pfizer, $500 gain on Pfizer. That's what I mean when you see things that have momentum and a catalyst behind it. Take advantage of it, guys. You know, make sure you take advantage of it. You know, Pfizer's been a cash cow for us. We locked in a $1,500 profit on Netflix today. Moderna's been another cash cow. Look at that, $2,600 profit on Moderna in just a short period of time there. And we're still trading Moderna. We got another trade on Moderna. We'll be looking to lock that in. We have the January Expo, so I think that's going to continue to break $200 a share. We had a nice trade on a Google vertical spread here. You guys could see this trade here. We have the long leg, the short leg. You know, made some good money on the long leg. So we locked in about $1,100 profit on that paycheck trade. That was, what, last week's Expo, December 4th. Fastly, we made a couple trades on Fastly, didn't we? Took a $560 loss on Fastly. FedEx, $350 gain. Have another trade on FedEx. Boeing was a big one, over $2,000 profit on Boeing. We had an Amazon vertical spread here. We took a loss on that one. Amazon calls, took a loss on that. It's probably a day trade. And a nice gain on our AbbVie trade, which is leaving us up over $6,130 for the month of December. And, you know, that's been a pretty slow month with COVID cases climbing and with no stimulus deals. So once we get that stimulus deal, I think we should have an easy $30,000 to $40,000 a month if we get that passed this month. So that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm gonna get off of here right now. I'm gonna go see my mother at the hospital, make sure she's holding up well. Her heart rate was down. She's on 4 blood pressure meds, so they had to give her something to bring her heart rate up. You know, she came down here to be with me for my chemotherapy, and now we found that out about her, and man, I'm just a wreck right now. Not good. Google's continuing to break down, so nothing here that interests me for making some long trades here, because I don't want to go short, because if we do get that stimulus deal, I think we're going to have a big breakout in the market. So we'll just keep an eye. If you guys want to look for a trade, I'm going to take my iPad Pro there. So I'm probably going to be live on the iPad Pro. It's not as nice of a setup as this you see, but I'll be live this afternoon on the iPad Pro from the hospital, okay? Netflix, if Netflix starts to break above, let's say, if Netflix could break above 511 here, I'd be buying Netflix again and doing a quick swing trade on Netflix for the December 18th Expo. I think that's a nice opportunity. So that's going to do it for me today, guys. I will see you guys later. I hope everyone has a great day. Nice job locking in profits today. Had some nice gains, and I will see you guys in the afternoon, okay? Just send some prayers over for the family. I'd appreciate that. Have a great day, guys. I hope everyone locked in some profits with us today. Great job trading. Accounts back at new highs here, and we still got some good trades in the account ready to go. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, guys. If you need anything, please shoot me a text. You guys got my number.